Hey, my name is Minal Sampat, and I am a marketing consultant, a practicing dental hygienist, and a national speaker. And today, this webinar, it's actually going to go over how to streamline your marketing and how to use today's technology to get more new patients. So the first thing I want to talk about is your brand. When you think about a brand, what do you think about? Let's say you go to Dunkin' Donuts. What do you think about? America runs on Dunkin'. It's a quick place to get coffee, right? What about Starbucks? What makes Starbucks different than Dunkin' Donuts? Why do you shop at Apple compared to Microsoft? Why do you use an iPhone and not an Android? Or why do you use an Android and not an iPhone? Why do you choose to go where you go? Is it the logo? Is it the color? Is it the tagline? What is it? You know, many of you may know Jessicas, right? Like I know multiple Jessicas. But each of those Jessica has a different personality. In that same way, I want you to get into the mindset before we jump into the details in this webinar in saying that your business, your practice has a personality. It has a brand. And that personality is what you want to market. Your name gives you an identity. Your colors bring you that amazing culture. And your tagline summarizes what you provide, but your personality, how you actually have your patients feel, why patients come to you, choose to come to you, is something that is not only your wow factor, but the definition of your brand. Now, the way you're going to go about finding out what is this factor that makes you special is by looking at the reviews. Your current patients already come to you because there is something about you that attracts them. Yes, it could be that they are working in an insurance that you're in network with. Yes, it could be that you have a beautiful coffee area in your waiting room. Yes, it could be that your hygienists are absolutely amazing. It could be that you have amazing, brilliant, experienced doctors. It could also be that you have gentle dentists. Whatever that thing is, that really, really cool wow factor is what separating you from the rest of your competition. Remember that all of your competition, the dentist, everybody provides a dental care for the patients, right? So why should a patient choose to come to you? Why, again, do you go to Starbucks and not Dunkin' Donuts or vice versa? That factor, that wow factor is very important for you to know. Because once you know what separates you from the competition, you know what to broadcast. And the way you're going to go about figuring out that wow factor again is you're going to ask your current patients. You're going to look at all the reviews that you receive, good ones and bad ones, and they will actually tell you. And I'll give you an example. Every time I speak or I do a consult or a webinar or anything like that, I actually help people fill out a review sheet. And I ask by saying, what is my wow factor? And I take that very, very seriously because my wow factor is my selling point. And my wow factors, and I'll tell you a couple of things, is that I actually grew up in the US Virgin Islands, in St. Thomas. And that's a wow factor for many people. It makes you different. You are the consultant from the Virgin Islands. And because of that, and because I actually get calls from a lot of clients and colleagues saying, aren't you the person from the Virgin Islands? Do you think that I have Virgin Islands listed on my website? Yes, I do. And then some of the things I get is, you have a casual personality. Do you think that I have that personality showcased on my website? Yes, I do. So my question to you is, what is your wow factor? Why should a patient come to you? And if you know what your wow factor is, because I just told you how to find out, which is by asking your current patients why they choose to come to you, looking at your reviews to actually see what patients enjoy about your practice, and also involve your team. Your team are your eyes and ears to everything happening in your practice. And your team will tell you what's going on. Give them a platform to talk about it. Ask them, hey Sarah, what do you think we should improve in our practice? Hey Sam, do you think that we should do this, this, and this to get more engagement? Utilize your team. And then take that wow factor and showcase it. Plaster it everywhere.